Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I am here with a review for Teocida and Estigma on Xbox. Now this was released onto the Xbox store on the 14th of September 2023. Now it was developed by Vikintor Interactive and it's published by Cubite Interactive. Now this is a double pack, so this includes two full games. The dev had previously released them separately on PC, and they're both sort of puzzle games. So one of them, Estigma, is sort of like a more arcadey style puzzle game, kind of like Pac-Man meets Cubert if it was full of horror and everything trying to kill you, where you basically play as this cute little sort of mascot, like wormy thing, sort of running around, basically trying to survive in this meat wonderland. Now, that was an arcade spin-off of one of their other previous games, but it's fun. It is difficult, as are both of these games. Now, the other game is Teocida, if I'm pronouncing that right, and this is a sort of 2D platforming based puzzle game focused on like various challenges to progress. Now you'll have to sort of unlock doors by getting the right keys and placing totems to like set off like levers and stuff like that. It's very, very weird, wonderful, and grotesque. Both of these games are. Now, bear in mind, this game is full of mature content. It's full of blood, gore, grossness, nudity, lots of boobs in this game, taboo sort of stuff, as well as some flashing lights, which probably aren't great for people with photosensitive epilepsy. So just bear that in mind if this is something you do like the look of. Now, this isn't a bad game at all. It's weird and it's wonderful. It's really hard to explain because it's like each game has its own unique art style. Now they're both retro-y with like 2D graphics, pixelated, but with so many different sort of overlays on them and visual effects to make them look like really dirty and grungy and stuff like that. Like you're playing an old VHS or something like that. Perfect though for the Halloween season. So it's really, really fun to do that. So these are playable on both Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles, priced at £8.39 for both of them, which is a really good price. Now, the first one, like I say, is more simple to master, I think, Estigma. It reminds me of playing like old retro games, but with loads more sort of dangers lurking underneath. Whereas Teocida is more like puzzle based, trying to use your mind and figure out all like how to make things work to progress, exploring a bunch of different weird and wonderful, like nightmarish environments. It's like you're in like some sort of giant test, and it wants you to use your reflexes and your brain and evaluate you and stuff like that. It's very weird and wonderful. It's so difficult to explain, but I enjoyed it. It is frustratingly difficult though, like at times. If you like a game that's full of abstract puzzles and you are going to get a few hours worth out of it, highly recommend it. Won't be for a lot of people, I totally get that. But for someone who likes something weird and wonderful, and we are in spooky season, you can't do much better than like picking these up. They're not the longest of games. Like you could speedrun these in less than an hour if you were good at the game. But like you can spend hours and hours and hours, probably sort of 5-6 hours on each of them, if not longer, if you delve into it and you take your time and stuff like that. There's so much to find, so much to see, and so much worth exploring through. So definitely check these ones out. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have played this game and what you think of it. Or is it something that you've never heard of, but you're quite interested in figuring out more about it? Bye for now.